Hello dear audience. Now we are observing English learning program, English learning class. The class name is Dynamic English Spoken Course. Our performers, our students, they will come in front of you, before of you, and then they will have to perform on their certain topic, on their fixed topic. In this context, in this duration, we are calling our another mind-blowing performer. He is a Liton Ahmed. Liton Ahmed, come here and perform on your certain topic. So I want to remind you that today's topic is going on about daily schedule, daily routine, and then per day schedule. Let's enjoy our class.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. All praise due to Allah. I remember Almighty Allah who has the creature, the beautiful word for us, and He is the beneficent and merciful. I also remember Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is the icon of peace. However, here present, especially my honorable teacher, sisters and brother, at first take my cordial love and Islamic salutation. Assalamu alaikum. This is Liton Ahmed. I am a mind-blowing performer of Dynamic English Spoken Course. Well, now I want to share about my daily schedule. Every student should have a daily schedule, so I have a daily schedule. Now I want to tell something about my daily schedule. Actually, I am not a good speaker, so if I make any unintentional mistake, everybody pardon me. I try my level best to tell something about my selection topics. And just now I have completed some classes of Dynamic English Spoken Course. I believe that after completing my Dynamic English Spoken Course, I must be a good speaker as my teacher. However, now I start my daily schedule. Everybody listen to me. Actually, I get up early from bed as soon as possible by listening my alarm, and then I go to a smart room and clean up myself, and then I come back my room and prepare myself for Salatul Fajr. You know that I am a Muslim. It is my duty and responsibility. I perform Salah 5 times in a day. Allah gives us Allah gives us Salat 5 times in a day, so I obey His rules and His directions. So I perform Salah 5 times in a day. It is my duty. However, I go to for Salat, for Salatul Fajr. I go to mosque for Salatul Fajr, and then I after completing my Salatul Fajr, I come back my home, and sometimes I take the recite Holy Quran, and you know that Holy Quran is very essential for us. It is the man maker. It is the man maker. It is the man maker. It is very essential and important of our life. Any other problem in our life, it can solve us very easily. So I recite the Holy Quran very carefully and listen attentively. I recite Holy Quran for realize it, and I obey this direction. However, after completing my recite Holy Quran, I go to my garden. You know that I have a good nice garden in front of my reading room. It is very decorated by me. I go there and work. Sometimes there are many kinds of flower in my garden, such as rose, jova, hasna henna, etc. I offer my roles with teacher and my friends. However, after working my garden, I come back my home and I freshen myself refreshedly, and then I start my study because I am a serious student. It's my duty. You know that morning is the suitable time to study for a student. So I start my study for a long time, and then after completing my study, I go to shower room and take a bath. And then at the time my mom calls me, dear son, please take your breakfast. It is your favorite breakfast made by me. So I take my breakfast with my friends, and then I come back my reading room, and I prepared myself for dynamic English spoken course. You know that English is very essential for us. If you get a good job for good educational person, you need to have learn English. So I know learn English. I learn English smoothly, so I go to dynamic English spoken course. You know that dynamic English spoken course is the best or famous course of Romari. It gives me how I can learn, how I can speak English smoothly. However, the director of dynamic English spoken course is Riyazul Islam Riyaz. He is cool and comfortable guy. He teaches us very nicely and carefully. He is Islamic minded person. He is friendly for us. So if you wanna learn English smoothly or properly, you need to have joined dynamic English spoken course. However, I go to dynamic English spoken course at 10 a.m. and then sometimes I attend my class, and then after finishing my class, I come back my home and I take a little rest. And then I take my lunch. Next I take a nap. After completing my take a nap, I at the 3 p.m. I take a newspaper. You know that newspaper brings us many kinds of news in our country, on the other hand of all over the world. So I read it very carefully. It knows to me everything. So after reading my newspaper, I go to playground for play. You know that my favorite play game is football. So I play football with my friends, very enjoying. So after playing, I come back my home and I freshen myself, and then I go to the Swapnomai coffee house with my friends. We take a seat of the corner of the shops, and we take some coffees, and we gossiping any other kinds of issue. And then you know that we are students, so we are not waste our time, so we are come back our home very quickly. You know that I tell before, I perform salah 5 times in a day, so I perform salatul maghrib with Jamaat, and then I take a snacks as I am a serious student, so I don't spend my time so I start my study very quickly. I start my study for long times at the 10 p.m. My father, you know that my father is a businessman, so when he come back, when he reach our home, he calls me, dear son, please take your dinner. So I take my dinner with my friends, and then I have no brother and no sister, so I go surfing with my parents, and then I go to the TV room, and we are watching the TV. Sometimes my mother advise me many other kinds of issue. So I obey their rules or direction. At last I come back my room, and I sit down on one bed, and thought many things in my every day, in my whole day activities, and then I decorated my bed. At last I go to the smart room, and brush my tooth, and at last I hanging up the mosquito net, and I go to sleep. In this way my day is finished. That's all for today. Thank you very much for listening me with patience, and again take my salam. Assalamu alaikum.
Great, nice performance you performed. We enjoyed attentively your performance, so you will do better in future from your level. So we are 100% hopeful. Thank you so much for your nice presentation on your daily schedule. Have your seat.